Hello guys, I am Charlotte, Eevee, or Drake, your coach of the Sydney Silvallys and the only team that matters in fair talks. I'm bringing you a draft recap of a good league that I joined probably like a month or two ago, or probably a month ago. Cool people that's in it, Got Up the God, Brandon, Dr. 26 odds, a few other people. If you don't know them, check them out. They're in the description below. The league is called Pokemon Championship League. I really like most of these people in the league. Most of them are pretty cool. I never bought any of them, so that's also a bonus. I never did a league without battling anyone before because I used to. No, there was one league I did it. I guess when you join a new league and there's new people, then yeah, I guess you can consider that. But I really in this draft, I wanted something. Okay, I wanted something interesting, you know. I went in, there was a few mons that look amazing, like just a few mons that I can think of are amazing. We had Megana there, we got Megana, we had Mega King, we had Mega, we had Latios, fun fact, Latios and Latios, so that was pretty cool. But prior to say this, I'm very excited to bring you this league, and I think this is going to be one of my favorite leagues to do. Hopefully they add me back for season 2 because I really enjoy most of these people. I like most of these people because they're very friendly. Shout out to my Faith for helping me do these slides and do other things too with this league. Very excited. What was my first overall pick? I went Megana. Truth to be told, I was looking at Megana. I did not want Megana there because I feel like Z Megana there is such a good thing, but we couldn't have Z. We couldn't have Z Megana either, so I was like, okay. Sure. It's about 1 a.m. for me right now. I have to do power rankings. Not power rankings, draft recap. What am I doing? I'm on highest vote right now. But I'm very excited for my first overall pick. My first overall pick was Tapu Koko. I really want Tapu Koko this league. I feel like Tapu Koko is such a offensive rusher. It's always good to have a fast mom, base 130, great speed, great attack with base 115, great special attack with base 95. That's nothing to laugh at, honestly, because you can run choice specs, you can run choice Scarf Coco, you can have Z-Move Coco, you can have literally this mon is a very fantastic mon to draft. I would draft this mon most of the time. If I ever get like first overall pick, I won't pick anything else unless there's like Megana and stuff like that. Prior to say that, I do not like. There's one thing about Coco that I need. I need resistance to poison types, aka steel types, and a good team that revolves around Coco. Because fun fact, Coco is my Z captain for this league. And yes, prior to say this, I do have Coco in the different link that I'm using. I hopefully upload this literally almost the same day, kind of. Probably like a few days earlier, depends on what I want. But Tapu Koko, one of my favorite mons to use in Gen 7. Gets Volt Switch, gets U-Turn. A U-Turn Volt Switch core is coming up very soon. I very love how you can get Thunderbolt and get Wild Charge. 2 different moves, physical or special. Z Wild Charge, Z Thunderbolt is something that to laugh at. It can deal with most of the ground types. It does get grass knowledge, so it doesn't have to do anything about grass. I can have to about ice. It sucks because it's good fairy move. Its best fairy move is Dazzle Green, but you know, you have to live with it. very fast mon. I'm very much gonna enjoy it because this mon basically outspeeds most mons. You have to run like a choice golf against this mon, which is speed, which is kind of hard. Next mon part, to say this, I want a mon that I haven't used in a while, and Hydreigon was like the. And I know Zygo was right there. Zygo was right in my fingertips to grab again. And the reason why I didn't want Zygon is because the next pick after this makes me feel more happy that I don't have to worry about Zygo. I love Hydreigon. Hydreigon is one of my favorite mons to use in the draft format. I haven't used it in Ultra Sun and Moon. I used it in Sun and Moon, and this mon just goes hammer in people's teams. Base 125 special attack. That's nothing to laugh at. Literally, a Draco from that can kill most mons. It can run Choice Specs, Choice Golf, can run Life Orb, can run Extra Belt. It's just, this mon just hits like a fucking truck. And great switch-ins really had to realize that I resisted hit like a fairy move. I don't care for any fairy moves basically because this mon does get flash cannon unless you're like Purina, and you kind of warm me unless I have hand power like electric or glass, which is kind of interesting to me. This mon can deal with any steel type because it does get all power, off kite, gets fire blast, flamethrower. The other move, superpower. It does get soft, so it does deal with most of the. It's an interesting dragon type. Like, I love dragon types as versatile. Like Heyo Black, it's just a versatile mon, and you can just really. This mon is a great choice card because it does get momentum from U-turn. So I got my Volt Switch U-turn call coming up very soon. Sorry if you see these slides. I'm doing this. I'm looking at Showdown and looking at places. Next pick that I decided to get was Mamoswine. I told you I didn't want Zygon. I want the boy Mamoswine because this gives me a good self-buff user. Sorry it says Mega Sizzle. I do not know why that says Mega Sizzle. Can I change it? Can I change it? Is everyone like Mega Sizzle? No. Oops. Give me 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. Did that change? No. That's odd. That's annoying me. I didn't got Mega Sizzle spoiler. I got Memo. That's supposed to be Hydreigon. But the reason why I got myself Mamoswine because I really want a good stuff up user. I really want a hard hitter mon. Like, I want a mon that really makes people clap because I should like Life Orb. I should isn't something to laugh at about this one because there's not very good switch-ins for this one, and it's pretty scary. But I feel like Off-Click and Ice Shard is one of those typings. Not one of those typing. One of those moves where your switch-in isn't really anything. Like, I can think of 2 of the best switch-ins is a Fizz Def Rotom and a Fizz Def Celesteela. But like I said, I have Coco and I have Hydreigon to deal with both of those. Very excited to use this mon. I used this mon once and I made it to finals with this mon. I feel like this mon is such a powerhouse. No one can really prep for it because you have to realize this mon is actually kind of fat with that base 110. It's nothing to laugh at. It's really nothing to laugh at when you realize this damage output. But next month, I wanted something that I can look back onto and say, hey, that's a good one. I got myself Round 4 Snorlax. I love Snorlax. This is one of my favorite mods to use in the draft format. I really, really love Snorlax. Snorlax is a great normal type. I was looking at Snorlax and Mega King. The reason why I think I Mega King, obviously good reasons, because I do not want to have Rocky Helmet, Rocky Helmet, Rocky Helmet. I feel like that's just a tedious thing to have on every mon, because Shaman could wall this, could wall Mega King. But I got the best answer of being Snorlax, because this one does get set up in Battle Jump and Cost. This one just hits like a truck. Don't laugh at the defenses, because look at that base. That's supposed to be defense a base 110. Such a fat mon. It's a good mon to run Eevee. It's an amazing mon to run Recycle. But barely, because of Gluttony, it does get those 50% berries when it's halfway gone. So I really love it. It gets 3 of the fantastic abilities in draft format: Immunity, Thick Fat, and last but not least, the best abilities, Gluttony. Prior to say this, I really wanted this more. I don't want to go against it, because going against it means I have to do Superpower or Hydreigon and Metal, which I do not want to do. I would rather have this on my side, even though it's a slow mod. Like, I have a kind of slow team besides Coco and Hydreigon. If you want to count them, I have Metal and Snorlax. Prior to say this, I grabbed myself Shaman. This was a great speed heal in my opinion, because the speed is just it's too good to give up. Shaman is one of those ones are really good to use. Like, I would always draft Shaman. In my opinion, Shaman is one of the best ones to draft in tier 3, because base 100 around the board, and you can have a fat Shaman set with like Leech Seed, Substitute. Then you can have like Seed Flare, or you can have Giga Drain. You can just have something fat. It does get overpowered, Dazzling Gleam, L slash can be physical with Quick Attack, Surge, and Zen Hand, but its move pool is actually really versatile, which is really funny. Snorlax is also a versatile mon, which I'm not going to run the same sets each week. Just like Coco, Hydreigon, maybe Mammothswan, but you know, it's a Mammothswan sometimes. It's supposed to hit like a truck, and that's all you do. Snorlax is actually one of the funniest sets that I can come up with. Next one is Hawlucha. Who would guess it? I have a Tapu Koko in Hawlucha. Yes, I'm using this in it differently, but I wanted hair gloss. Okay, the reason why I didn't go with hair gloss is because my speed tiers are so horrible at the moment. Like base 100, base 130, and base 98. I wanted a mon that doesn't need to peak off and really fast without Coco. And I feel like Hawlucha is a decent mon without Coco, honestly. If you don't believe me, watch for Gato Season 7 of the GBA, aka it's Gato who used this mon. It's just a fantastic mon. Like, you can't just go, you can't just shit on it. It's just a fantastic mon. Gets Acrobatics, gets Drain Punch, gets Iron Hand, gets High Jump Kick, Poison Jab, can run like certain sets like Sky Attack with Power Hold, if that's correct. I don't know, because I'm not gonna look at it, because I'm just gonna do this off the top of my head. Sorry. Still, it's like I'm really enjoying this thing. I'm really enjoying the speed heals right now, because I have different typing, which is amazing. Around here, I do need my water type and steel type, but I wanted a different one after that. I wanted Gengar. I couldn't pass this up. I legitimately could not pass this one up. I really want Gengar. I really want the move Sludge Wave, Sludge Bomb, Psychic, can get Giga Drain, Energy Bar, Hand Powers, Icy Wing, put things to sleep. It's such a fantastic mod. It does get Thunderbolt, so this can abuse my terrain, my electric terrain if I want to. Specs Gengar, Life Orb Gengar, just something that looks so amazing to me. My team is kind of failed, kind of like you can say Shaman is Snorlax is bad, kind of Mambo is bad, it's up there, but I really wanted something that works with my team. And I feel like Gengar just fits my team very, very well. I did want, okay, solo, I wanted Nihilego. But I'd rather have Gengar too. Like, Gengar gets a better, like, you can debate about it. Gengar doesn't get Stealth Fox, but it does get like, other moves. Like, Nihilego is kind of better, I guess. Speed Heal's not much, but everything else is, yeah, it's really, really good mod. But I really love this one. This one is one of my favorite mods to draft now. I have never used Gengar before. I barely use Shaman. I never use Gengar, ladies and gentlemen. I never use Shaman. I just want cool mods that I never drafted before. And going up to my next pick is a mod that was very, very cool to walk around. And that was Mespla. I really want Stealth Fox. I only had one Stealth Fox user. I want myself 4 Stealth Fox users before this league is gone. Mespla is just a overall amazing mod. Base 105 around attack, defense, special attack, defense, and base 80 HP and 80 speed. This is just like a Mew. The difference between Mew is that Mew gets a lot more options, like Psychic. It just gets a lot more options than Mespla, but Mespla actually has a decent coverage pool. Like, it gets U-Turn, which is amazing, which I really want U-Turn, Calm Mind, Acrobatics, Ice Beam for some down. He's a not flamethrower, but Fire Punch, Thunderbolt, Signal Beam, if I recall correctly. But yeah, hand powers obviously, and that's basically it. This one's just there for Stealth Fox. Could be a Calm Mind user, could be a Sweeping potential user. I have no idea yet. I just know this. My last few picks has to do something that blows the other picks away. I told you I want a water type, and I think this is a turn that I got a water type. I got myself in Porygon. I'm the Lord Envy in disguise. I'm just a wannabe Envy here, ladies and gentlemen. I really wanted a Porygon. And Porygon was one of those mods that looked such a fun mod to use because it gets Stealth Fox and it gets Default. Its typing is a very, very unique typing. It's not weak to water. Hell no, it's a water. It's not weak to fire. It's not weak to grass, I think, because grass is neutral because of steel. Pretty sure it's weak to fighting and then one other typing ground, which is alright by me. I mean, it's obviously weak to electric, which electric ladies and gentlemen, I realized that, but no fear, it's base 101 special defense, which is pretty bad. Not great speed tier, but it does get default, and it does give me an option to run Stealth Fox on this mod and not worry about Mammoth or Mespla to run Stealth Fox, because I can run Mammoth as an offensive pressure, or I can run like Empoleon as an offensive pressure. Yeah, if you don't believe me, watch Lord Envy, he will prove you wrong. So going into my last 2 picks, I wanted Mega Arrow as my last pick, and I was talking about what I wanted, and no, he asked me what I wanted. I told him I want Aerodactyl, Mega Aerodactyl, and I could get it because another coach didn't want that. So I got myself Magmortar, and my special attackers are being real good to me. Right now, Magmortar is very, very decent mod. It's very fun to use. Base 125, just like Drago's just hits like a truck. Its speed here isn't decent, but it does get moves like Front Charge to increase its speed. Does get Assault Face. It's a great Assault Face user, don't get me wrong. I use Assault Face Magmortar before. Trust me, PU Magmortar just hits like a truck. Can run Z user, and I did. Sorry, let me mute myself for like 1 second. Okay, I was trying to breathe. Sorry, I'm trying to breathe right now. My motor just hit Chocolate Truck. It does get Thunderbolt, Solar Beam, Mach Punch. It does get Fire Mist. It gets Earthquake, which is actually shocking. Clear Smog, so fucks that up. Very, very interesting team. Like, my last month, I told you I want Mega Arrow. I got myself Mega Arrow! Let's talk about Mega Arrow. My Stealth Walker user and the Default user. I got 1, 2, 3, 4 Stealth Walker users and 4 Mega Arrow. And Polon, Meswin. 4, I think 5 Defaulters, Tapu Kokos, 1 Hydreigon, Hawlucha, and Polon, and Aerodactyl 5. Yeah, you can say Tapu Koko isn't a default user, you can say Hydreigon isn't, you can say Hawlucha isn't, you can say anything you want, but I'm gonna run default. One of these days people will understand Jake was right. But base 150 speed, I told you ladies and gentlemen, I feel like people need to run a choice call against my team. And that's what I'm banking on. I want them to run a choice call against me. The reason why, I think I never told people, I think I never said why. Because I have to worry about one less item, and most times you have to choice off yourself into like, if you choice yourself into like, let's say, what's a good move? Sorry, my brother issues. Say you choose yourself into, I guess, like Thunderbolt, where I have a Coco, I have a Mammoth, I have a Shaman that can just sponge those hits. Say you choose yourself into an Ice move, I have Snorlax, I have Mammoth, and I have Empoleon. Say you choose yourself into a normal type move, I'm just going to click Gengar. And yes, like Porygon Z is a thing. I think someone dropped Porygon Z. I did not know who I'm battling yet because we just finished the thing. I didn't look at week 1 yet. I'm gonna be like surprised. I had to team build tomorrow. I'm gonna work with my friends to help me out. I'm very excited to end this season. Last live, we got your homeboys. My Momota to Mammothon to Snorlax to Gengar to Shaman, Mega Arrow, and Polar, Hydreigon, Hawlucha, Smeshlet, and last but not least, Tapu Koko. Very excited for this team. Very excited to be your coach of the Sydney Silvallys for the PCL. I'm going to enjoy this season. I hope you guys do too. I feel like this team is one of, not the best teams, but one of them up there. I feel like I could have dealt with a lot of my weaknesses a little bit well, but my speed tiers are pretty fantastic. My defensive calls are pretty fantastic. There's nothing much to say about this team. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and if you're a PCL coach, you gotta watch out for me because I'm the only team that matters in the fans' hearts. You better believe it. Goodbye, and see you next time. Peace.